Blessed day, everyone, brothers and sisters who are continuously watching us and supporting us. Thank you so much for those who have been regularly connecting with us. It's been a pleasure to connect with this powerful series called Empower Self. And today I'm going to miss my partner, Shalini, but I'm equally happy. You know why? She has made the right choice of going to a particular event, which she herself is going to share with you and say how she reached it. Without much of suspense and secret about it, let's get into today's topic and let's introduce our series once again for those who are viewing us for the first time. This series is all about you, everything and anything about you. And what is the series all about? It's the most important one which we always wanted and we try continuously as a human being. What is that? That's true. You guessed it right. To live yourself. Just be yourself. How many of you felt you go into the party or you go into any place where you are not in, other than even in your home also sometimes it happens, but other than your home, let's assume, go to any other place. You first look for where you could be comfortably be yourself. How many of you resonate with this? If yes, raise your hands when you are watching or when you are live now. Yes, we as a human love to be ourselves. We wanted to feel ourselves and wanted to be always like to be accepted for who we are. But is this the case all the time? Of course not. Many a times, for various reasons, we have to change ourselves. There could be a lot of debate saying, oh, is it not necessary, Vijay? Yes, it is very much necessary. Let me introduce myself. I am Vijayalakshmi Ramachandran, the specialist in NLP, also the specialist in graphotherapy, international graphotherapist, as well as I am a facilitator in Dr. D. Martinez Institute as part of the value facilitation process. So we, as a My Life, My Voice, is on the mission to empower 1 billion people to see themselves and live a very powerful life we all are gifted with when we are born. Okay, let's go back to the series. Where did we stop? We stopped about, is it not that we have to fine tune our behavior when we are moving in a society? Of course, yes, we should, because we need to make sure that we respect the boundaries and make sure that in a gathering, everybody is to be again themselves. So that's all we are talking about it today. How we continuously be ourselves, detach from the attachment we are brought up with, not born with, we are brought up with. There are a lot of conditioning we do as we are growing in our lifestyle. It could be because of influenced by our childhood, from our parents, or from the society we are lived with, or the aspirations given to us, right or wrong. That's not the topic for today. In all cases, we are all conditioned. In this process, what happens is that we truly lose to look inside what truly we are, what exactly we love to do the most, where we are most truly in the best peak performance. That is what we call authentic. So many a times, if we realize who we are, then half the battle is won to live a very empowered, happy life. Having said that, that's not easy. Why? Sometimes to achieve the greater vision of who we are, we need to go through certain conditioning. And that's what we go through. But in this process, we get lost, and we get lost to the greater extent that we start blaming, we play the game of victim. So this series is all about those who are feeling that I am powerless, I have given to myself to the situation, I don't know how to come out. Hope you got the series and the purpose of it. Do join us every day if you want to know more details and how we do it. And that's a great service we do by having a continuous various types of sessions, be it live or a paid service where we take people from morning to late night at different point in time and encourage them to shake these beliefs truly at the brain level and live a very powerful life. Let me give you a story about what we are talking in terms of how nature is helping us every time to be truly who we are. We all know, that caterpillar, which is the true source before it becomes a butterfly. What happens from caterpillar to butterfly? Can you imagine how nature teaches us how to be so powerful to be within us? Let's start about this caterpillar. We all know caterpillar is living on a ground and moves slowly with, that ugly creature in the world definition, and it eats something, and it cannot go anything beyond that slow movement of quack, 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 quack. It's just a very slow movement only on the ground and so vulnerable to be attacked. However, what did nature do? Nature gave a beauty in it by making it to go through a very important process called cocoon. What does that mean? It goes into a very closed shell. You could imagine what thought the caterpillar would have gone through when it is entering into the cocoon. Like the way we all wanted to shake our belief, we go through that, right? That is, the cocoon must be thinking, or the caterpillar who is going through the cocoon phase, oh my goodness, I am now got locked. It is so dark. I don't know what to do. I am just stuck here and I don't know where to go. What am I gone into? That is what most of the times when those people who wanted to become their power version go through. But what happens at the end of that cocoon period? The so-called the butterfly comes out. And the butterfly comes out without even the cocoon knowing how beautiful it is. Not only in terms of color, but imagine the caterpillar voice which the cocoon was carrying, saying, oh, I would have been much better on the ground eating something. I was on my own eating something. What nature made me to be sitting in one place, in a dark place? Two, a butterfly which could fly with that beauty for everybody to see and can fly from an earth to a sky. Whatever it wants to do, it can do, and it can fly, fly, fly. So, brothers and sisters who are watching this, we are all butterflies, meant to be the butterflies. But there is a stage. As the caterpillar, we learn more. We conditioned to be many caterpillars. But we have to go through the cocoon stage, and voluntarily we should go through, because we have, remember, the sixth sense. That's the beauty of we being the human. Once you go through that cocoon stage with the trust on the process of nature and on us, then we become the beautiful butterfly, can do many things. Now the question is, Vijay, very easy to say. Now tell me how to do it. How many of you yesterday tried the technique, what I told you and Shalini? In fact, Shalini tried it. What was that? Those of you who have not watched yesterday and watching it to only 2 days session, I advise you to go and see the yesterday session. But let me redo the recap. In yesterday's session, we did a very powerful visualization of the new you. So all of you who are watching, brothers and sisters, close your eyes, especially the young minds who are watching, like those students who are in the schools or who are in the college, have so much of dreams. Please visualize, like the way our, late president said, Abdul Kalam sir said, dream. And I come from Tamil Nadu, where Bharadiyar said, dream big. So dream and bring the visualization in front of you and close your eyes and just visualize every detail. Bring the best visualization. If you are more powerful with image, bring more image to it. If you are more what we call is the auditory person, some people hear voices more and get connected with the voices more than pictures. Some people are connected with feelings. So whatever is your best source, in visual or auditory or kinesthetic, we call, or a physical feeling movements. First, think that picture. Bring every detail, how powerful you are going to be. Get every detail, add the colors, add the colors. That's what we did yesterday. We got the full picture, took it deeply. When we were fully visualized, we made something called, when the picture was there, we just connected these two fingers and transferred that feeling, that picture into this touch. Whenever we could touch in the future, think of it, you would immediately get that same powerful feeling. It's a proven technique used across the board. Those of you who are struggling, that means you are not able to contain and do that visualization properly, then connect with us. We will help you to do it. Now, today, what are we going to do? How many of you truly tried? If you have tried, if you have got the success and you are able to reproduce, congratulations, well done. But for those who are not able to do and struggling through with that, that means you would have got some critic voice. That critic voice is not negative. It has come with a purpose, because in the past it served a purpose to you. It was meant to create some protection for you. Now it is no longer needed, because now you are a very powerful person, wanted to be a powerful person. So how do you squash that voice or that feeling? Like some people get body. I used to get earlier palpitation, now not much. So like that, everybody would have got some voice, or somebody would have got image, or somebody would have got some feelings saying, hey, this is nonsense. It doesn't work. Stop it. How many of you stopped yesterday? If so, you are one among the many, majority. So congratulations again. You tried it, and your earlier protected voice has come to protect you. But how do you shut it? Here is the very, very simple process. The moment that voice comes, if you have seen earlier series, I have given one more technique, which was just make that voice become funny, so that the power of that voice comes down. Today I am going to give you one more technique. What is that? Whenever that voice or the pictures or anything else comes, what you do is that you take care of the voice. Whatever that voice is coming, what you do is that just shake it up. Let's say the voice is telling it doesn't work. Immediately shake it up with stop. Like the way, your role model would say. Imagine your role model is coming into the voice, into your mind and saying, stop it. I used to imagine earlier like the Bhasha's language, right? If I say one time, it is 100 times. So whenever some voice comes and says, hey, it doesn't work, immediately the Bhasha voice comes to me and saying, hey, I'm telling you it works. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't work, then we say that, no, okay, let me get it back. So what you do is that whenever any critic voice comes, immediately shake the pattern. It could be the shake the button physically or through the shutting voice, like the way how your role model does. So here is a process. Let's go again. I am imagining, I'm visualizing of how powerful I am. Suddenly this voice comes and says, hey, this isn't enough. Shake it off. Let go. I'm doing it. One time I do it. It's like 100 times I have done it already and it's working for me. That's it. Shake the pattern immediately. It could be jumping off, it could be anything, but just do it and then continue with the visualization process. If you keep doing it. One time you will not be successful, two times, but the third time the neuron pattern changes. And all of these are proven technique and works very well by creating new neuroplastics. That means the new pattern is setting so that you could move away from your limiting patterns to a very powerful pattern and new you. With that, brothers and sisters, we are closing for today and we will meet up tomorrow. Thank you so much for listening and talk to you soon. Bye.